Hi everybody, I am Sam I Am, and you're watching Sam I Am Tarot. If this is your first time here, welcome, and if not, welcome back. So we're gonna jump right in and see what messages Spirit has for you today. Thank you, Spirit, for your love, guidance, patience, and protection. Thank you for this gift. Thank you for protecting my energies and channeling the messages. Thank you for signs and synchronicities. If any negativity is being directed towards me, I ask that it be returned to sender 1,000-fold. Ashe, ashe, ashe. All right. So we're just going to jump right in, guys, and see what Spirit wants us to know about your connection with the person on your mind. So first it says, I don't react when people mention you, and I want to be more than friends. So someone is definitely thinking about you. I feel like whenever they're out with other people, maybe with someone that they've chosen to be with over you, or friends or family, if your name is brought up, and I feel like people might be bringing your name up to try to get a rise out of this person, but they don't react. It came up again. Just being near you is intoxicating. This person is definitely thinking about you, definitely has you on their mind. You are all they think about, okay? All right, so what else, Spirit? What else is going on with the person on the collective's mind? What is going on with the person on the collective's mind, Spirit? I can't stop thinking about you, I'm telling you. So I feel like you and this person aren't necessarily in contact, and if you are, it's not very often. So this person definitely thinks about you nonstop, day or night, whether they're at work or at play. You are definitely on this person's mind. I love you. I feel like for a lot of you, you may feel the same way about this person. I don't feel like this is a one-sided connection. Partly because if you didn't still have some feelings for them, you probably wouldn't be watching these readings, or at least I hope you're not watching these readings and not, you know, not having feelings for this person, because why? So what else, Spirit? They love you. They can't stop thinking about you. I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. So this separation, I feel, whatever the two of you have been going through separately, this person has been learning a great deal about their own spirituality in this. And I feel like for some of you, maybe you have different spiritualities. And so this person is maybe learning a lot about your beliefs and getting a better understanding about what you believe. Maybe seeing things from your perspective spiritually. But even without all of that, I feel like this person is just being enhanced spiritually. They're learning a lot about why they're going through what they're going through, what this experience is. We both know I am not the one for you. So I feel like this person may have felt this at one point. Or they may still be in this energy of, like, you know, doubting whether the two of you should be together, because they realize that they've hurt you so much. I don't know why I can't talk right now. I wish things could be different. So I feel like this person, like I said, I don't feel like this person is like, they don't want to be with you. I feel like this is their way of, like, protecting your energy, protecting you from them hurting you. And what's at the top of the deck? I just picked this up the top. We will be together again. So like I said, I do feel like this person does want to be with you, but they're conflicted, because the next card after that was, we need to let each other go. So like this person is definitely conflicted. They go back and forth, you know, should I stay where I'm at? Should I leave the, you know, I'll leave the collective alone, but I love the collective. So I feel like this person is constantly in an internal battle with themselves about what to do next. They do want to be with you. They do wish things could be different. And I do feel like this person, they lost themselves for a while. Yeah. And a large part of that was because they hid who they really are from you. This person wasn't being honest with you or themselves. And that's why they're so grateful. And look what came up again. I don't react when people mention you. So there's definitely a lot of feelings still here for you from this person, and probably vice versa. One more card, Spirit. I wish I could take back my words. So they may have said something that they really didn't mean, and it may have hurt you in some way, but I feel like this person, they really wish that things could be different. They're really upset over the way things ended between the two of you, and that's why they go back and forth about whether, you know, the two of you can be together. I feel like on some level this person tries to, like, this is their way of like breaking up with you before you break up with them, kind of thing, because they want to be with you, but they're just kind of like, nah, you know, we shouldn't be together. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like a lot of that is like their ego getting in the way of what they really want, you know, so trying to protect themselves by just dismissing the connection, so that they don't get hurt, trying to protect their own energy, protect their own ego. Okay. Listen, but that's going out the window, because it's time for justice. Either you or this person or both of you realize that, but somebody's realizing that it's time for justice to come in. They're done waiting for, you know, I feel like for some of you, this may be an energy that this person was in, but I don't feel like they're in. Yeah, they're transitioning out of this energy. It's time. That back and forth of not being sure of what they wanted to do is over. Yeah, this person is definitely coming towards you, fighting off anyone who's opposing what they have going on or what they want to have going on. They're not allowing anyone to stand in the way of this connection. I feel like they let you get away once, but that's not going to happen again. This person is definitely wanting to fight for this connection. They're going to fight for this connection and hopefully mend your hearts. You know, they want to take out the swords that was once in both of your hearts. I feel like this person knows that they had a large part to do, and not to say that you didn't. You know, we all play a role in, you know, situations, whether we are an active participant or we just allow certain behaviors to, you know, continue. But yeah, this person is definitely wanting to make a confident effort in coming towards you. And I feel like when this person does return to you, they do want to talk about mending things. They want to talk about, you know, reconnecting, getting back on the same page, realigning. I'm hearing Al Green's How Do You Mend a Broken Heart? What else, Spirit? The Lovers. So, like I said, this person's definitely seeing you as someone that they want to be with. They feel like it's ordained or like it's meant to be. This person sees you like, you know, you are, the two of you are at the beginning and the end. Like you're Eve and they're Adam, or vice versa. Take it as it resonates. This person's definitely wanting to, I feel like they want to send you a message. There's definitely something that they want to say. They're ready to tell their truth. I feel like there's a crown that they want to put on you. This sword is through this crown at the bottom down here. And I feel like the truth is they're finally ready to say what's on their mind. And not allowing other people to control their thoughts. See, I feel there's a sword in this card as well, the Lover's card. I feel like the truth was like something that they've always known, that the both of you have always known, because it's like the sword is hanging over both of their heads. So it's like the truth is something that you both have always known. For example, the way you both feel about each other, the potential that the two of you have in being together. There's a truth that both of you have known about each other when it comes to this connection. But I feel like this person, there was also a truth that each of you has your own realizations that you're coming to about this connection. And I feel like this person is ready to tell you what theirs are. And they may be sending you a message or preparing to send you a message. Yeah, I see butterflies. This person is definitely wanting a renewal. They want something new with you. And we saw this again. We saw this earlier. They're wanting to fight for this connection, Knight of Swords. If there is someone else standing in between you, this person is no longer a factor. They're putting that to an end. I feel like they were apprehensive, being that this is a Knight of Swords. Like, this is someone that they may not have wanted to, but they did. Oh, so I feel like they did put this person to rest. Like this, so I feel like someone is mourning the loss of this situation. Maybe I feel like your person is in this masculine energy, because I keep seeing a lot of like King of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Lovers, then we have the Four of Swords. There's a lot of swords. There's a lot of truth being spoken here. And I feel like there is someone is mourning the loss of this masculine. And I don't mean that in the physical sense and literally, but I feel like this masculine is like, I give up even trying to argue with you, fight with you. And so someone else is like realizing that this masculine is not going to continue to, they're resting. It's like, I've laid out the truths for us here, and you're still holding on to this one thing and I feel like this is for this person that they were with. This person, this feminine energy is holding on to a truth that is no longer there. Like, this is what still remains. It's like, these are the truths that the two of us, and maybe three of you, but the two of them may have ignored, or they knew but didn't hold fast to. And this is the one truth I feel like that this, it's like, aside from all of this, you're ignoring this one truth that I'm done. Like, this is done between us. And I feel like this is that, and so now I'm seeing that we both know I'm not the one for you. This may be a message that they have for this this other feminine energy, that they're letting them know, this third party, we're not meant to be together. That's that fourth truth. That's like, aside from all this, yes, I still love you. Yes, we have this together. Yes, everybody thinks that we should be together, but we know that we don't need to be together anymore. Yeah, and they're ready to leave confidently. They're no longer wanting to make it look good for other people. They don't care about what it looks like to anybody anymore. This person is ready to walk away from this connection. And it came out again, guys. So yeah, definitely ready to walk away from this situation and go where they can be loved and show love. Okay, Ace of Wands. Definitely ready for a new beginning. Again, I get the sense that this person feels like this is something that is meant to be. Look at this. Okay? They want to be with their Empress, and they're ready. They don't care who they have to stand up to make this happen. But they realize that they have to put this down first. There's something that they have to let go of. There's a connection that they know that they have to put down first before they can move towards you. What else, Spirit? What else? The Lovers. This person sees the two of you coming back together and and finally sharing your cups, like not having a one-sided connection. So I feel like maybe you at one point thought that this was something that you were considering. We both know I'm not the one for you. That maybe this is something that they told you, but I feel like they're realizing that this is something that they should have been telling this third party. Look, so far, this reading is about like new beginnings. Yeah, starting over, having something. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Definitely a lot of love here. A lot of, this person may want to have children with you, but I do feel like they want a new beginning. Absolutely. Having a family with you, starting a family with you. If that's not something that is that you want or is possible at this point in your life, then I feel like there's definitely still like a new beginning that this person wants with you. They want to start something with you. Page of Wands. I feel like this person is like, they walked away from someone, but I feel like this is also them, like, this is them walking away from you, because it's on top of the Empress, and after that is the Strength card. So I feel like they knew that they needed to walk away from you, but because they had to finish something else. There was a third party situation going on. They knew that they had to end something first before they could come towards you. And so walking away from you, I just feel like walking away from you was one of the hardest things that they've ever had to do, because they really wanted to hold on to you. And maybe you walked away from them. Maybe they were trying to go in a particular direction and you were like, no, I'm going to stay here. And it was hard because they knew that they had to continue to move forward. But either way, I feel like this person knew that they had to for some of you, I feel like you're in this Four of Wands energy also, Four of Swords. I feel like you had to put this relationship to rest as well. So for those of you that walked away from, if you walked away as the collective, the feminine energy, you walked away from this situation and they're wanting to fight for this situation. They want to fight for this connection because they're realizing who you are to them. But I feel like a lot of you are just like in the same energy as this masculine was, in like, yes, I do still love you. Yes, we had great potential. Yes, you know, we had a very good connection. We like each other as well as love each other. But this right now, we're not right for each other. And I feel like maybe you put this situation to rest in letting this person know, acknowledging the things that are still, you know, good between you, you know. Yeah, I do like you. I do love you. We do make a good couple. But right now you got too much shit going on and I can't, I can't be down with that. And so now this person is like taking action to come towards you. They're standing up for this connection now. I feel like this person, when they come back towards you, they're going to want to talk about, you know, everything. But not just talk. I do feel like this person is wanting to take action. Yeah, they've made up their minds. They know you're the person that they want to give you the world. I feel like this person is like, they want to travel with you. And they came out as the King of Swords, and here you are as the Queen of Swords. So I feel like you have some truths of your own that you want to talk to this person about. And we have the Three of Pentacles here and the Seven of Pentacles. I mean, the Eight of Pentacles. So I do feel like this person wants to work on this. They want to work on this because they feel like there's so much to, they feel like the potential for you guys to have a great life together are amazing. And they feel like it's justice for the two of you to be together. Wow, 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 guys. Okay. What else? Let's get a love oracle card. The two of you may be in distance from each other, like maybe they live in another country. But I do feel like there is distance between the two of you. Yeah, this person's ready to be. Ooh, you got a palm tree and paradise. I feel like this person is definitely wanting to bring in stability. If you watched one of my previous readings, I talked about the sturdiness of a palm tree. Especially like, and I think about hurricane season. And, you know, in Florida, we have hurricane seasons quite, you know, every year. But it's like the sturdiness of a palm tree when everything else is kind of like falling over or being destroyed. Palm trees are they're gonna, you know, wave in the wind like everything else, but they don't break, and they don't, they're not gonna be one of the things that you're gonna see flying all over the place, you know. This person wants to plant kisses on you. They want the two of you to be playful again. They see a very loving, playful connection between the two of you. I just saw mask. So again, this goes back to this person, like, I hid who I really am from you. So I feel like this person is ready to be their true selves. This is why they had to walk away from you. Yeah, this person is healing their heart right now. So you haven't heard from this person is because they're still healing, but they do want to come back towards you. They do want you to know that I'm coming back. You know, this isn't over between us. There is definitely a love connection here, at least from this person's perspective. But I don't feel like you are opposed to this. I do feel like you are, as this Empress energy, you're standing in your power. You know, you are going on with your life, doing what you have to do, taking care of yourself, drinking your water, taking care of business. Yeah, and I feel like so now this person may see you as the runner, and that you know, heart with the key. This person sees you as the one. You are the one. And I feel like that's what they're realizing, and that's why they're willing to do what it takes to come after you. Even though, and I feel like at one point they were the runner and you were the one that was trying to get them to see, and now that you've stopped doing that, now they feel like they have to chase you. They realize that I have to go after my person. If I want them, I'm gonna have to be the one to go after them. So some of you are just really happily single, you know, having girl talk. You may talk to your friends about this connection, but there will be a new phase. So there is something else coming in between the two of you, between you and your person. I see a lot of energy surrounding them. This person is focused on you. This third party is for a lot of you, was a thing of the past. Yeah, so they definitely feel like you are a soulmate, but they know that time is ticking. They don't feel like there's a lot of time left. I feel like this person is also taking their time to heal, but I also feel like they know that depending on how long the two of you have been separated, they also feel like they need to make a move, get a move on. And again, I see a butterfly. Like, this person's definitely ready to, they want this relationship to evolve and go to the next level. Yeah, they realize that the way they are now is not enough. They self-sabotaged. Their ego got in the way a lot. They didn't allow themselves to go off of what they felt. Yeah, unconditional love again. They definitely have a lot of love for you, but we know this. This person, I feel like you are ascending, like you're, you know, getting the things that you want in your life, and you realize that you had to do that. You had to walk away, or you had to let them walk away. And for a lot of you, I feel like even if this person walked away from you, you didn't put up a fight. You like, okay, I understand. That's what you have to do. And so you didn't try to stop them from leaving, from walking away, walking out of your life. And that's what this person is sad about. Like, they didn't realize that you were going to just, like, damn, the collective they're not gonna try to stop me. They're not gonna come after me. And you were like, nah, I have my own life to live. I'm not the one, the two, or the three. So you need to find somebody else to do it. And again, we have butterfly. I definitely feel like this person, when they come back towards you, this is going to be a brand new connection. This person, I feel like the two of you are going to have to get to know each other all over again, because you're changed. This person has changed. They're ready to show you what they're capable of. The potential that you saw in them before, they're ready to show you what that looks like and how great it can be between the two of you. I saw this earlier, kisses, I'm telling you. Definitely wanting to show you some affection, be intimate with you. Not just intimacy, because I haven't really seen a whole lot of, like, you know, there's nothing here that's just like all about intimacy, but I do feel like, of course, that's on their mind. You know, that is something that they would like for the two of you to eventually get to, just being intimate with one another. Do I want to end this now, or do I, oh, let me just do one more oracle deck and then we'll call it quits. Yeah. This person is hoping that you'll let go of the past, let go of what's already happened, so the two of you can move forward. Yeah. That you'll open up your heart to this new, you know, connection. I'm hearing Justin Timberlake's, is it show you a few things? Show you a new thing, show you I don't know what the words are. Let me show you a good thing, show you a good thing about love. I don't know the song, y'all. Okay, so somebody may have a pet. Maybe that's, you know, right now, that maybe the two of you own a pet and one of you has the pet. And that's what's kind of like, you're giving this pet love right now. So that's what's kind of like, and not to say that you're using the pet to sustain you, but I do feel like it's filled a void, you know, for some of you. If you're a pet lover, then you understand, like, this pet has filled a void that this person left in your life. One of you may be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There was definitely someone else. Like I said, there's a third party here. So there was someone else in this connection. But no more, guys. So there's a guardian, somebody's ancestors, guardians, wanted, you know, is definitely watching over this connection. Hoping that the two of you will work this out. Cycles. So yeah, this is definitely, we saw the World card earlier. This is definitely wrapping up. This is definitely coming to an end. This separation is coming to an end. And there's something new coming in. I don't know if you guys ever watched, like when I was a kid, I watched Days of Our Lives with my grandma. And I just definitely get like a bow and hope energy from this. Don't judge me. Y'all. Stefano DiMera. That man could not be killed. He had more lives than a cat. So serious. Anyway. So like this person's definitely wanting to have a honeymoon phase. So I definitely feel like this person is wanting to marriage. Yeah, they're wanting to communicate. So when they do come back towards you, they do want to talk. Listen, they want you to open your heart. We saw that earlier. And I told you before, they want to start, some of them want to start a family with you. Uh-oh, y'all. We got pregnancy and then we got gold digger. So maybe there's a gold digger. Somebody's claiming to be pregnant. This third party is claiming to be pregnant. You know what? I'm not claiming that. I'm not claiming it. Nope. Nope. We're not claiming it. We're not claiming it. We're moving on. Because this reading has been beautiful and we're not even taking that. I don't even feel like, I feel like that was like a last, you see how that's like the last thing I'm talking about, ending the reading, and then that pops up. I feel like this is something that this third party is trying to throw in the mix because they know this masculine is leaving. And so they're just like, oh, well, you can't go. I'm pregnant. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. You see how, listen, you see how they pop in at the end and be trying to make something be what it's not? Nobody has time for that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.